So I just want to go over how to start a crochet project with a ring. So you want to leave a little tail kind of hanging in front of your hand, and I'm going to use just 2 fingers here. I'm going to wrap the yarn around my 2 fingers and it has to cross over, and then I'm going to come around the back side and I'm going to dip my crochet hook under the first line and grab the second one, and that makes a little loop. And then I'm going to pinch that loop with my finger and let the ring out. So there's your tail and your ring. And what you're going to do to make your regular single crochets is first we've got to make sure this isn't going to unravel. So we've got a loop here. I'm going to tighten it a little, and then I'm going to just do 1 chain, which is grabbing here and pulling a loop through. And now I'm going to take my crochet hook, dive through the center of that ring and pull up a loop. So now I have 2 lines on my hook, and I'm holding this taut with my index finger, which I think is really important. If you can figure out how to loop your yarn over your index finger. I'm going to grab that, which is called yarning over, and pull through these 2 loops. And we were calling that crossing the T, which I like. So that's part 1. And then we got to do a total of 6 stitches. So we need 5 more. So we dive into the center of the ring, grab the working yarn, pull up a loop. So we have 2. Grab that yarn again, pull through the 2, cross the T. So that's 2 stitches, and you can turn them over to the side to see the little V's on the top. 1, 2. So dive back to the middle, pull up a loop, so you have 2, and then cross the T. That's number 3, and I'm just going to do this 3 more times. 4, 5, and 6. So that kind of gives you a line of stitches. And again, you can turn them over to the side to see your little V's, to know that you have 6. You're going to find your tail and you're going to pull on it until the ring closes. So that's what's nice about the magic ring, is it closes and leaves almost no empty center there. So let your working yarn hang down, and now we got to join. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to insert the hook under the V of that 6th stitch, hook the working yarn, pull up 1 loop, so now you have 2 on your hook, and then cross the T. And this time in this row 2 we're going to double, go from 6 to 12, which means we have to go back into the same slot and do another stitch in the same slot, and you can kind of tug on the one that you just did to see where it came out of, which is this little spot here. Insert the hook back in there, pull up a loop, cross the T. So that's going to give you 2 where you had 1 before.